This is a pretty exciting day for me. I'm finally releasing what so many of you have asked me for. So many emails, Facebook Messenger posts, Instagram, you name it. Everybody's contacting me for this kitchen toolkit. And you know what? You've seen it so many times in my videos, and I finally put in a ton of extra time to package this up and make it ready for a commercial purchase. It'll be on my website. Go to my shop on my website and purchase this today. And so, without further ado, let's go over this. Let's review it. Let's just see how powerful this kitchen toolkit is. Got a lot of individual tools that will make your time designing kitchens very easy, comprehensive, quick, so that you can focus more on designing and less on finding the right way to build out your kitchen. So let's start with just our out-of-the-box base cabinet. It's going to be the first thing in this kitchen toolkit. Our second item is going to be Revert the default cab converter. We'll show you what that does right after we show you our third item, which is a garbage pullout. We'll just paint in an object painter mode. We'll paint this cabinet, and you can see here it changed that front face configuration. It also added something to the back of this door, which is this garbage pullout. Let's go ahead and close this up, and we can use that second tool to revert this back to default. Now, our next three tools are just drawer painters. So I'm going to make a copy of this. We'll just set it to a 24-inch interval. We'll make about 4 copies here. There we go. Got a 2-drawer base, 3-drawer, and a 4-drawer. And then our last item here is just a full height door. The full height door uses auto right door so that when you stretch this out, you'll automatically get a double door. So very quick and easily, we can paint out these rooms to do any configuration that we want to on the fly. These are meant to be super simple tools. Another aspect of these tools that is really powerful is it's supposed to retain your default cabinets, right? Your cabinet defaults for materials, for box construction, full inset overlay, you name it, it's only supposed to change the face configuration of those cabinets. Our next item revolves around using corner cabinets. So I'm going to use that base cabinet tool. I'm going to draw a upper corner, lower corner, and we'll do a full height corner as well. I'm going to click on this tool, and if I switch from object painter mode to room painter mode, I could just paint the room and it will paint all of those corner cabinets to inside corners very quickly. So seamless tools meant to work beautifully with your system here. Next tool is out of the box base filler. Let's just place this next to this cabinet, and you're going to see this next icon is my flush filler with no toe, followed by just a flush filler. So let's use the flush filler here first. I'm going to paint in object painter mode. I'm going to paint this filler, and what it's going to do is going to convert this to a cabinet that's 1.5 inches wide, and then it's going to add a panel that is flush with the rest of the doors here. Now the flush filler that deletes the toe, let's use that one as well, and you can see it just removed that toe kick. If we skip forward a few, I have toe kick delete, which doesn't actually delete the toe, it just brings it flush. There we go, so we can have cabinets that are flush. If I switch to that room painter mode, of course I can paint the whole room and get those cabinet toe kicks to be flush. Now let's use that revert back. We can revert back everything in the room. There you go. You can see there it switches to a standard 24-inch width. Next item is meant to be used with a wall elevation camera. If you've got a section cut through a cabinet and you want to kind of fill in all of this, all these CAD lines, this is just a CAD block. You drop it in place. You might need to reflect about itself. And then I can do a point-to-point move to the corner. And that's just blocking that out. Makes for a nice little detail there. Back into 3D mode. We've got an add backsplash tool. We can of course add that to the full room. See there. Then we've got our typical custom backsplash. That's an out of the box tool placed in the middle of these. And then we've got a delete backsplash tool. We delete all these backsplash. This one is add an eased edge molding. You can see if we get in real tight, you can see that we've got an eased edge on these cabinets now very quickly. That's really nice for renderings. And then if I skip down to a bunch of other tools, I've got a delete molding tool that will also delete moldings. If you're in the room designation, room painter mode, it'll also delete the room's moldings as well as windows and doors, upper and lower cabinets. So that's going to get rid of our eased edge molding. See there we go. We got sharp edges again. We already took a look at the toe kick delete. Next, toe kick delete is also a tool that I like to use for a lot of different island configurations. So I might want a flush toe here. So I'll paint just this object. There we go, flush toe. And in fact, let's just do a little multiple copying, get a couple of these out here, and we're going to pretend like we're going to paint an island. I can select these, reflect them about themselves, flip them around. Let's just copy them and flip them about. Now we've got kind of what I would say is the beginning of an island configuration. First item up, we've got an arrow pointing to the front face. So if I click on this item, not going to do anything. We're not seeing anything happening. But if we move this out, what we're going to see here is that now we have an overhang on the back side of this cabinet. That's a 12-inch back overhang. Then we've got the arrow with that overhang pointing to the front. So you guessed it, this is a front overhang. I like to use this in conjunction with my full height door tool. Create that island, right? And then if we skip ahead and drop in some stools, there we go. Now, these are just icons. The stools are just icons as well as the sinks. I'm not going to provide those for you. You can just use these icons, use a custom place library object in your toolbar and link this up to your stool of choice and your sinks of choice. Next item is a 12-inch island overhang. So if I paint this item, it's going to change all of these to just a 12-inch with that same overhang. Very useful tool, quick and easy. Next one, similar to the last one, island support. So it's going to add these legs right there so that we can go ahead and delete these out. Let's get a multiple copy again. Oh, we went in the wrong direction. Let's try that again. Go. And you can see very quickly we've got some leg supports there. Of course, you can revert this back to default. Get rid of that overhang. And then paint this out. Look at that. Very, very quickly we can get some pretty well configured islands. Now we're getting pretty far down this. Let's just get back, delete some of these cabinets and start some new. Next item, like I said, is just an icon. Associate these icons with whatever you like. I like to have a 33-inch sink base and then just drop this sink in. And of course, it's easy to just associate this with a custom place library object. This faucet is a special faucet that I built so that you can quickly place it, have it be offset from the backsplash the way I want it to be offset, and then also centered on a sink so that the faucet is in fact centered on that sink. So that's a really nice one for me. Of course, we've got some glitches with the sinks. It's hard to place these. I always need to move these forward in the sink base just to be able to clear that faucet. Some sense of that. Place another base cabinet next to this. And we're going to see next up is this dishwasher. Very quickly, just place a dishwasher. Couldn't be easier than that. Then I give you some icons. Icons are going to associate with whatever range you would like. I like to associate this first icon with a range that has no back controls. That second icon, I like to arrange with a range that has back controls. And then this next one up, let's just drop another base cabinet here and we'll expand it out to 30 inches. And we can drop a cooktop. Again, associate this with whatever cooktop you would like. I will include this in the toolkit. And there you go. Next one is associate this with whatever hood you'd like. And of course, you can center this up on your range and then shrink it concentrically if you need to. Next item I will include, this is just for quick conceptual stuff. It includes a range and a hood all in one symbol. Very quickly be able to place this on the fly if you're designing in front of clients. Can't be any faster than that. It's really a great tool. I use it quite often when I'm just in a templating kitchens. Here's our base cabinet. This next one is as cool as the icon looks for it. You guessed it, a microwave drawer quick tool. Paint your lower cabinet and you're going to drop in a microwave drawer here very quickly. Super cool tool. Been using this one a lot lately. It's a big time saver. And the next one after that is exactly what it looks like, a microwave hood cabinet. So a cabinet with a hood. Now, unfortunately, this does not work with a wall cabinet. So to place this, we actually need to place a full height cabinet first, and then we can use our microwave quick tool. And this is what it does. Look at that, very simple. So that, let me just get rid of this, and we can grab this item and center it up on this cabinet. And simply build out either side. Look at that, very quick and easy to get this looking like a proper kitchen. That neat. Next item is just our out-of-the-box wall cabinet, followed by our out-of-the-box wall filler cabinet, and then we've got a glass door tool. Now the glass door tool works on both upper cabinets and lower cabinets. After that, we've got our out-of-the-box shelf, our out-of-the-box full height cabinet, our out-of-the-box full height filler, and then beyond that, we've got an oven cabinet. The oven cabinet is built especially with a double oven with appropriate spacing in between our upper doors and our lower drawer. I also give you 2 fridge packs. First fridge pack, now if we explode this, it's an architectural block. And you're going to see here, if we open this guy up, it's one full height cabinet. And you can configure this any way that you would like, of course. Our next fridge pack, as we drop this in, is actually also an architectural block. As we explode it, what you're going to see is it's got some special panels on the left and right side. And so that if we look in plan view and get in tight, we're going to see we've got these panels, and they also do report to a schedule. So it's 2 side panels and then a full overlay upper wall cabinet. Next item is just an icon. Just associate this with whatever fridge you would like. Simple as that. And then we've got our partition. That's an out-of-the-box tool. And then we have a special item here. I'll show you what this is. We're going to just place it in plan, and let's go take a look at what this is. This is what that refrigerator is built out of. We've got a special item here, and you can open it up and see how this is built. It's only a little bit complicated, a little bit tricky to build, but we do have a face frame on this item. Isn't that cool? Then we've got our out-of-the-box custom countertop, our custom countertop hole. We've got our soffit, and then we've got Rab's schedule blocker. This is going to omit an item from the schedule, so that if I click into my plan view here and click on that omit tool and click on this item, you can see that schedule number disappeared because it's no longer in schedule. And then right next to it is a label hider, so that if I click on an item here, it's going to just hide that label even though it's still reporting to schedule. If I want to hide all labels in the room, very simply, you can switch to that room painter mode and hide all labels in the room. Very quick and easy to do. And then we've got an add molding tool. It's going to add moldings back. You can see the baseboard just came back into the room. We already saw what that delete molding tool would do. And kind of the last item that isn't out of the box is my entourage dump. It's just an architectural block that has a bunch of different interior countertop items for your kitchen. One last thing to note about this, and this is just a hold up in the software. we don't currently have a way for me to automatically transfer you an individual toolbar. I can give you a toolbar configuration, but that configuration is only going to have the kitchen quick tools in it, which means if you want to incorporate all your other toolbars, you're going to have to either recreate this toolbar, just using this one as an example, or you're going to have to build new toolbars around this toolbar configuration. There's no way for me to just give you this toolbar and have it incorporated into your existing toolbar configuration. So I have some videos included with this that explain how to do the custom place library objects. And then of course we have all these icons available to you as well. You can go, you can see a preview of these icons, simple enough. And then we've got some unused bonus icons. And I'm even going to drop in here a Photoshop icon builder so that you can use some of these icons to build other icons if you'd like. Anyways, go ahead and get out there and purchase this. There's no way that this doesn't recoup every cent in just a matter of a job or two. It is the fastest thing out there for building out kitchens. It's a really enjoyable toolkit for me. It's my absolute favorite, and I hope you enjoy.